Welcome, guys. Welcome to second ESEL Championship, where the best world eFootball players will face each other in group stage and will get the chance to compete for the main prize and the name of the winner of the second ESEL Championship. Today, starting our 11th amazing game day with your lovely commentators Pavlo Grishin and Sergey Marchenko. Hi, Sergey.
Hi, Pavlo, and guys, good evening to you. Pavlo, I'm just a little excited from the start because we are just like in small playoff stage right now with this situation in the groups and all of these meetings between the players, just duels for the second place, for the first place, and for today we have like 6 or 7 games, so meaningful games for guys, and the first one. Oralt against Budproshi, and the second Mucha Hit against O'Neill, Alonso Grey Fox against Guide, and Goekan against Matador. All of these games so important in case of second and the first places. And after it, Roma Zubrik will play against Mednasa, so tough group. Goekan against Alonso Grey Fox as well, Interminator against Megusta, and last one, Shepuzna versus LB Games. Well, all of these games will just be so meaningful and heavy effect on current group states.
So fast expectations before the beginning. How do you think? Just what would be the most amazing game for today?
Oh, it's so hard to say. Big names between Mukahit and O'Neill. Upcoming games between Oralt and Budproche. It's chance for Budproche to create battle in this, try to be the League of Champions, and against Roma Zubrik, of course, Alonso Grey Fox against Goekan. I don't know, so many good games. I can tell you only 1 or 2 games. I don't know. Oh, and Derby just in the first game, Milan and Inter.
Maybe this would be the prediction for future games that we're expecting today in Champions League also, and that would be interesting to see the Inter Milan used by Будь проще, and of course not so easy match for Будь проще as world currently on fire, and that would be a big challenge.
Yeah, but looks like for Vitali it's a little bit easier to play with Inter than he was playing before with the other clubs, and I'm expecting from Vitali something great and a little more stable game if we can compare Vitali to his previous, because now against Oral we need this game from Vitali, good in defense, and of course to make something extra decisions in attacking in offensive plays, because Oral this guy is on extra level, but Vitali, if he'll play like he can, we will see this great duel, and until the end we will not understand who will win and how many points. Big game in the first one.
Just as you said before, yes, Budproshi is famous for his counterattacks, like when he is waiting in the defense and then his sharp attack starting, and it can cause also many problems, problems to Orelt. Hope that he's ready for this, and of course, we're expecting hot game right from the start.
Oh, we just jumped into the game. Already 5 minutes played. With Proshi still with a blue bar. Didn't turn off. Oral trying to make his build up. And
Brahim Diaz, good chance from Brahim Diaz. And first, I would say the first chance from World to make the score. But great defense by Budproche, and another chance, bro. Not bad, not bad. Well played in defense by Budproche. And World still trying to find some moments, some space to create dangerous moments, and looks like it's starting to work. But score is still 0-0. And another chance, good chance. Ooh,
Oh no, will be a corner kick again, but yeah, a great cut by Decatelare and lofted attempt. And one more for Orald. Straight to Decatelare. Can he battle against CB? Not against the Vrij. And Vitali just still cleared it out, and not bad defensive plays, but this press made by Orald in the first minutes, it's not that Vitali was expecting, I think.
maybe he expected for such big quantity waves of attacks and the
Oh,
Catalare. But
a good timing, yes.
as I see, Budproshi is playing really well versus Oralt, and just we maybe need to wait as usual his sharp attacks when Oralt will
Yeah,
be exhausted.
well timed tackles few times by De Vrij, by Skriniar, by Brozovic, but again, not enough in attack and not enough creativity in these first passes, these build ups, starts of these moves, but much better for Oralt and his build ups. Just the only Oralt's problem is last move, last dribble, maybe last pass, last super cancel or something. Because Vitali and
Hey,
now again.
of course, offside. Not bad chance for not bad chance for Rafa Leao. And still Oralt is keeping the ball and trying to find Tonali. Tonali not the best striker, but Brahim Diaz know what to do with the ball. And first goal made by Oralt. Ooh, good pass. And no chances to cover this ball. Not even by defender, not by goalkeeper. And 1-0, 1-0, 30 minutes played, and already Oralt is starting to dominate, to show his
Yeah, but
power,
this
but
one.
oh, nice
Oh,
goal.
what an answer! I just wanted to tell you that it was coming, this goal by Oralt. It was coming and coming, but Vitali instantly answered without any sort of luck, like it was in their previous meeting when Vitali scored direct from the cross with Alfonso Davis
Brahim,
and oh, nice save by Handanovic. And yes, Vitali answered with Lukaku, just straight shot, power enough, and great for Vitali to come back like this. But anyway, he needs some changes, yes, because this play style against Oral, second goal will come. It's just a question about time if Vitali will continue to play like this and Oral will improve and improve in the second half as well, as we saw yesterday. Just these players like Orald, Jose, Mestre, all of these guys, they can improve in the second half. And Vitali, he needs to change something, maybe a little magic by Chalhanoglu, like it was against Mujahid.
of course, I would say that some tactic change may be the good idea, but too early to talk about some substitutions maybe. So so yes, of course, that would be really useful, and unexpected goal from Lukaku. But as we discussed before, it was already prepared goal. Ooh, and this could be
And
very bad
yes,
mistake.
Vitali was trying to find this gap between the lanes, but no, and now Orald in his one. No. Yeah, I love this defensive moves by Vitali in this game. It's hard for Orald to attack against Vitali in these minutes, but Vitali is still so dry in attacking moves, and he needs to break this draw by maybe some extra move, extra decision.
He has chances. He has enough time for this, and we see that not so bad first half is made by him, and currently he can get the 1 point, but we see that Vitaly totally unsatisfied by this result. Maybe by some cases, maybe not enough created moments by him. Just trying to concentrate more, trying to make some changes, and we're starting the second half. So kickoff from Budproshi wasn't so decisive as previous time, and Oral's try was broken by the defense of Budproshi.
Oh, it's too much and too easy for Orald's defense. Great by Vitali. He still was his blue bar, just to make his defense a little bit more deep and to involve more players in his defensive plays. And no!
Wow, not bad, not bad from Orald, and danger zone for Budproshi. Needs to score as as possible. Not so many moments created currently, and just need to find this special golden moment for him to score. Maybe I don't know. Maybe he's waiting for substitutions time just to change everything and use what can help him, but not the best score currently for him. Of course, he
Yeah,
he
of
came
course,
for
at
the
the end.
win, and maybe he can score now. Wow.
Yeah, great goal by Vitali. Again, Lukaku, second strike.
Yeah, second goal and still by Lukaku. Not bad, not bad, and his chances are growing up, and he has a good chances even to win in this game. Great, just fitness of Vitaly. He well prepared for this game, and looks like he's ready. He can win. Just the question: will Orelt will allow this? But really good battle. So Orelt is trying to start his attack. Well cleared by Budproshi and Korea. Too bad pass from Korea and Tomori. Good pass to Origi. Brozovic, without any difficulties, gets the ball. Budproshi. Oh, what a mistake by Budproshi. And Orelt can start his attack. Rafaleao. Oh, what a very, very bad, very dangerous fall made by Budproshi and Orelt. Orelt is trying to find Origi, or is just Oh, Origi! Ah, not bad, not bad, not bad try. But too late, too late. Pass was made, and this is the offside. But we will keep in mind that this is the first try of such try to make the and to make the free kick, and that was really interesting, but not such successful. And Origi, nice long shot by Origi. Ooh, very good shot by Origi, and would Proasia try to make the counter-attack still after the kickoff. And Korea, would Proasia needs to create something just to understand, just to find these moments, and maybe now good pass, but no, this is the offside, of course. Looks like he understood this, but still made this pass, or maybe just to not to allow for Orald to make the counterattack in this situation. But it didn't work. It didn't work, and we see that Jacko is trying to press the defense. It didn't work now. And Origi, Tonali, not the best pass. And Brahim Diaz to Tonali. Well played by defense of Put in the last minutes on the last move before the shot, and intercepted by Budproche. Bad pass to Jekov, but anyway, he found it. Korea gets the free kick. 12 minutes remaining until the end. And Budproche still has the chance at least to make a draw in this game. If he will show his best game right now, and Jekko was too far from the ball. Mainan sending off to the Origi. Origi again with the ball. Trying to find some space. Cross to Origi. Oh, no, too far. And Tomori. Not bad by Budprosh. He's still trying to find his moment. He didn't give up. And Gallardini. Not bad. Not bad pass to Correa. But all was read by Orald.
Yeah, and Gallardini again. Maybe one more attempt to Jacko. No, Lautaro. Oh, easily intercepted. Tonali to Origi. You can see Brahim Diaz alone. No, another decision to Messias. Oh, and Gagliardini again. This guy from the bench, he came and he's doing some effect. And Vitali with ambitious pass, but Jaka with another fail. And Brahim Diaz, he's playing whole game, no stamina. He just with a black stamina bar without any stamina, but he still runs and burning this time. Oh, can
But as
Vitali
we
make
can
his
see,
last?
this is not only Brahim's problem. No substitutions at all.
Oh, but it was a great game by Vitali. He was battling only one goal gap, and Oralt with such an important point for this guy, and now his position better and better.
Будь проще. One of the best games that I saw in this tournament, but not enough to win such a powerful player as Orald 1-3. But he had really good chances, especially when it was about to be a draw, and Budproshi tried to find some moments, but that was not enough. Not enough.
Yeah, and he already made this extra press just before the game. O'Neill and Mujahid on both of these guys, because Mujahid, he has more points just before these games than O'Neill, and one game less because Mujahid will play against Vitali an extra game at one day. There's only one postponed game at this moment, and Mujahid position is much better. And for O'Neill, right now only win situation in this one, and of course it will be no easy points. Yes, we can take a look, and you can see that O'Neill with 4 points and 4 games, and Mujahid with 5 points with only 3 games.
But still, no time to relax in this final decisive days that we're approaching. So, uh, if Mukahit will lose this game, he will play just to be counted that he played already 4 games, and O'Neill ahead of him with 7 points. So maybe he can relax, but after the game or before the game, no time to relax during the game. This is one of the most important for him right now, and we will see. We will see what O'Neill can show us today.
Yeah, only win, only offensive gameplay, maybe not fast paced, of course, but he needs to score first, not to concede. And against a guy like Mugahid, and his pick will be second, so he will pick after Mugahid, and he will see which team Mugahid will pick. I think it will be maybe Bayern, maybe Milan, but for O'Neill, enough quantity of good teams to pick, and I'm expecting something unusual by O'Neill because he was switching formations few times just before this game, and which one will be in this one against Mukahit in such an important round, maybe a last chance for O'Neill to make a real battle against Mukahit, and to be with the 7 points after this game.
Mm, I'm just mm, pretending to think that Mukahit will choose Bayern Munich. I don't know why, but when just he's in the home side, and maybe I think the best choice would be Bayern Munich, and to see O'Neill, of course, it's always unusual decisions, so difficult to predict which football club will help him today. But hope that he is ready, because Mukahit is will try to get these points, and will do everything that he can.
Yes, and I was just I remember that O'Neill was playing with 5 midfielders. He was trying to play like this in the game before, but during the game he just switched to a more default formation with 2 CF and one second striker. Now maybe just from the first minutes it's time to play with the 3 CFs, as we know this formation, and one AMF. Maybe he was playing with Monaco with this formation, so he needs to be aggressive against Mucha, and don't give him so many chances in this one. And Oralt, this guy with 11 points right now, so he already qualified to the League of Champions in this group. He is only one guy who's 100% qualified, and congrats to Oralt, to this Israel national team player. Great one.
As I see, so after 3 scored goals by Oralt, he has the same scored goals as Raja, but one but as I see that Raja already played 5 games, and Oral also played 5 games, so we will not we will not see who will be the best striker in this group stage. And maybe Goikan also will tell his words. He has just 13 scored goals, and versus such opponent versus Matador. He can just create something special for us. Hope so to see, and of course, wish everybody players good luck.
Yeah, goal difference always an important thing, and in case of in case of it, you can build your game to the playoffs, and you can have this understanding of your level and your potential in these practice games when you already qualified to the League of Champions. So that's a good one and good to note. Maybe to watch the replays and understand your weak sides, even if you're Goekan or Oral Raja. Anyway, it was bad moments and bad minutes in games, so it's always a great thing just to analyze your game and find weakness.
I'm expecting that Mukahit will get the points. I don't know, but just my prediction because EC O'Neill just a real good player, but his last games are not so strong and so confident as it wanted to be by us, by followers, and not everything is going according to the plan of O'Neill, but of course, many surprises would be from AC O'Neill. Hope that they would be good from him.
Yeah. And now we're waiting for the next game between Mukahid and O'Neill. Some problems, as I can understand.
That's strange. Today is only Tuesday, not just not Wednesday, when we faced the most of problems before. Hope that it will be fixed soon, and of course, hope to see this game, not as yesterday. And approaching for this game. As I see already, the game should be started. So we're expecting soon that they will connect to each other, and we will see if Mukahit will choose Bayern Munich or something special like Milan will be chosen.
Yeah, and what about Prikamarachki, Raf, Roma Zubrik, and Benassa's group? So close for all of them, and all of them still have chances because Mednasa potentially he's on the last place, and his potential to be with the 9 points at the end, and it's enough to be about Raf in a just in a good conditions with a good results. Roma Zubrik he can be with 10 points at the end, and Raf with 13, and yeah, Prekamarachki he's just right now king in this group and 15 points potentially.
Oh, what do we see now? Both players are satisfied that they connected to each other finally. And my expectations were wrong. Monaco versus Milan.
Yeah, you did just right prediction, and we'll see. O'Neill was a different team. Just Mujahid, he picked Monaco. Like O'Neill was playing with his Monaco last time, and now yes, no, no something unusual by O'Neill. Just classic in this meeting, in this matchup between him and Mukahid. So and Tatarusanu, as we see, like Mestre, Teo Hernandez, Tomori, Kalulu, fast guys. Bakayoko as DMF, default pick, and in attack we can see fast trio with all of these guys with the double touches, Messias, Leao, and Decathlon, all of them, and Brahim Diaz plus Benacer with a double touch as well. So we can see five attackers with double touches. And for Mukahid, he has only three guys, so Minamino, Ben Yedder, and Bado. Just in case of this comparing between double touch, yes or no. And we can expect many of this dribble move.
For sure, so many double touch players. So we're expecting a beautiful game, especially from EC O'Neill, as he have a little bit more dribbling players, and of course, no reason to pay less attention to the attacking squad of Monaco. They also have very interesting squad, and this attacking line could be deadly versus any opponent. So just expecting this crucial passes from Minamino and how they will end.
Yes, and second matchup for today, O'Neill and Mukahid. So O'Neill all or nothing in this game. He'll play only for win against such a great opponent like Mukahid. And first kickoff right now. Okay, controlled, nice to start with it.
Not
Oh, it's O'Neill at the home side. That Mukahid was Milan. Oh, so they just created the room with O'Neill as a home side. Maybe it was some problems, and that's why, of course. And now we can understand that O'Neill was the same team and the Mujahid was the same team as well.
But anyway, he didn't use the tactics of five defenders. Maybe we
Yeah.
could find EC O'Neill in such case by defenders and first
And
kickoff.
Mujahid! Wow, with Tonali, with this Ronaldo style free kick. Maybe Tonali is a fan of Ronaldo because he's taking this with this style the same, but it was a great shot and a good save by O'Neill.
Great start from Mukahit, and only goalkeeper could save. But
Oh,
I would say that this save wasn't so confident. Looked just it had some problems.
yeah. But Mujahid, he didn't want to take this ball. He chose a corner kick and nothing from this one. Bakayoko was the second wave, and oh, Ben Yedder just came and he dispossessed Bakayoko, and we see high potential counter.
Ooh.
Minamino, can he catch it? Yes, he can, and will he? Oh,
Yes.
outplayed
Ooh.
Tomori and oh, just tackled by Teo at the last moment before the shot. But see, this Fofana, no. Then the Catalara turn around to Diaz. Diaz, not like this. Well, nice first minutes, so fresh to watch this game, and O'Neill looks better than it was before.
Much better, I would say. But we still just couldn't find any moments created by him. Only one, as I remember, but not pretty dangerous. But anyway, we see that his spirit, his fighting spirit, with him for this game, and
Yeah,
that wouldn't be easy for Mukahit to break his defense.
Tonali, oh, great ball control by Mukahid. Straight to Liao, Liao back to Diaz, Catalara now on the edge, great double tag. Oh, Oku just cleared it out. And Mujahid, wow, he just decides to catch it for some reason. Bad decision by Mucha. He was waiting to this ball go out of the pitch, but for some reason he just did this passing attempt.
Fair play.
Yes, and now O'Neill in his attack. And a little fake shot with Minamino, bad timed with a dribble move. And Catalara just joined Brahim Diaz. Tonali, can he? No. Tough defensive plays by both of these guys. That's why we still have no goals, but we can see great defensive plays, just textbook plays, and no offside. Can Liao catch it? Only one question. No, just Newell came at the right time, and one more good play from the defensive side.
I see O'Neill is still keeping this defense, and just the main question for me, like who will be punished in such case, or moment wasting, or just EC O'Neill because his defenders could be so exhausted in the end of the second half. So substitutions could be made not only in the attack, but also need to pay attention more to defense.
Yes, yes, of course, and that's why O'Neill is so active, and he's playing in this action with a little bit another play style like he was playing before. I like this aggression, and I'm expecting maybe first goal by O'Neill because he needs it so hard. And one more nice defensive play. And maybe now potential for a great build up, maybe great counter. Just what O'Neill needs. And
Push,
Tomori
push.
again
No,
dispossessed Ben Yedder, and no second wave, just Milan's ball. And to Bakayoko, no Messias, Brahim. Nice game. We can see. Oh, and Oku was a great interception. He fall down, but this fall down was so reasonable and great one. No questions to this falling down interception. It was great and necessary. Minamino. Again, we can see Minamino. He's playing as a second striker, but he can always drop behind his CMF, and he's waiting for Fofana to join in a deep position. And Caio Enriquez, this guy is always he's trying to join, but we didn't see at this moment some impact by Caio Enrique. Maybe now with Badu. No, no, Tomori was like a wall, and just last minute of this half, and no whistle. Oh, but
no,
it's too
no,
much. Of
not
course, it's
such
too
case.
much. Yeah, he was trying to pass like a national football league, but it's just a football, guys.
That's maybe one of the worst things that, of course, Minamino is doing the great job by moving to attack, moving by to defense also. But we need to understand that without goals, without a result, it's pretty useless and just waste of stamina by Minamino.
Yeah, this is so effective guy. But with Monaco, you always have great substitutions and great potential on the bench. After this one, Badu can he run it? But again, Tomori is this fast defender, but great decision.
Oh.
Oh, it was forced by Tomori, by his speed, by this CB. Was he always can make some press on guys from the back, and just imagine if it will, for example, Simon here, it will be much more space for Badu, but Tomori, he's like a rocket, just flying to your striker, and that's why O'Neill was forced to do this mistake. Blocked, but I don't know was this block good or no. And this block was, oh, this block just made a big mistake. The shot was so easy to catch. See, just oh, but after this block, Rebic shot and second wave by Tonali. Mm.
Maybe only of just help of CB can prevent this goal, but no, we understand that there is no Upamecano who is protecting the goalkeeper, as we saw in previous games when he was standing not worse than the goalkeepers. And 1-0, finally, Mukahit found space, found enough position to score.
Oh, it was great passes, many of them by O'Neal, and again the last one he was trying to shoot, of course, after this pass, but it was not completed again, intercepted by Mukahid. Now long ball, yeah, maybe it's time for long balls because only 30 minutes left, and O'Neal he needs 2 goals at least to just continue his competition for a League of Champions, not for the League of Hope. And great throw in, Minamino. Ah, just again, read it well by Mukahid. Rebic, oh, space for Messias. He can shoot, he can pass, but fake
Double
shot,
touch,
double
of course.
touch.
Oh,
Oh, and I think time for subs. And O'Neal needs this little break and make some changes. Yes, well, no shots by O'Neal made at this moment, but he was enough dangerous, I think, because it was few great build up. Just it was just interceptions before the moment of shot, and only what I can tell you is that well played by Mujahid in defense.
as we saw already, EC O'Neill tried from the beginning, just from the end of the first half, I would say, his long passes, but it didn't work. Just in case if not so accurate passes, or sometimes just forwards not so fast. So of course, this good thing, and he must just keep on trying, but not enough time. And Mukahis looks really prepared for these moments.
Yeah, Mujahid and his special skill to play these big games on another level. And we can tell the same thing about O'Neal on ESEL number one, ESEL number two. This guy's struggling a little bit in eFootball 22, now in eFootball 23, but I'm still waiting this improvements by O'Neal because I know this guy's potential. Everyone knows, but we can see it right now at maybe this 20 minutes with a fresh Diata, fresh Folland, fresh Mbolo. These guys can bring some life in Monaco squad. And Caio Enrique was a what a cross!
Ooh.
Oh, wow, this
So this
cross
is first shot on target.
with the cross, but now Rebic enough space to make his shot, and he will. Newell saved, and Origi no. Oku cleared it. Wow, yeah, but this cross was so great. It looks like Chalhanoglu was crossing. Oh, Adli with a roulette spin and controlled in Bakayoko. I like speed of this game right now.
Already
Wow,
two
Folland just
moments.
cut it the
Oh,
lane. And Folland with the left foot, and O'Neal made it equal. With the Folland, with the fresh guy, one to another. Assist from the fresh Embolo to fresh Folland and his left foot. Powerful shots, and Folland, this guy with enough good speed. Ooh, great assist by Embolo. What a timing! And Tamori finally was outplayed. Anyway, he just put his arm on the back of Folland's, but Folland's was too fresh to catch this, and a great shot by Folland. And now O'Neal's mission to score one more goal.
yes, he have enough time to do this and get this decisive win for him. And also, that would be.
Oh, Embolo, can he stop? Yes. Back to Diata, but no. Heavy minutes for Mukahid just came from nowhere. It was looked like he was controlling this game, the situation, but just O'Neal make this improvements. And one more by Caio Enrique. Wow. So many long passes now by O'Neal and well made passes. Oh, sliding tackle by
Oh,
Disasi. What do you think? Just, what was the reason of this improvements? The main reason?
only one reason it could be. This is the fresh substitutions made by O'Neill, but everything looks so good. Looks like he just waited. He's been waiting for this one. Oh, good chance for Embolo. Ooh.
Oh, just in this again in the last moment. So you think that it was a good squad management?
Yep, yep, looks like yes. But
Grab it straight to
Origi has
Origi, saved, manually saved. Wow.
looks
Oh,
like only the manual save could save this moment.
yeah, yeah, you're right. Yeah, only manual. With enough time for O'Neill just to make one more or good decision to burn some time. And yet, no, Mukahit, he doesn't want to burn this time, but a draw result for Mukahit. It's so good against O'Neill in case of this group. And again, one more just strange corner kicks by Mukahit,
But
few
he
of
has
them.
still enough time to make the counter attack. Ooh, or concede.
Oh,
Ooh.
oh, and not enough as we can see, or still no whistle. Tomori won this one, and the final whistle.
Ah,
Oof, great matchup and great game. Only one shot by O'Neill, seven by Mukahid. But just for me, it looked equal enough. Not like seven shots again against one. Just O'Neill, he was trying to make the shots only for goal. Just no shots just to shoot like Mukahid did few times. He did these shots, and it was an attack with two or three shots one time. But it was well played by O'Neill. But this draw result not the best for this guy because right now O'Neill with 5 points. Yes, Mujahid with six, and Mujahid he has two games. O'Neill only one. So Mujahid possibly can earn 6 points, and O'Neill only 3 points. And we can see yes, yes, 6 points and 5 points after this game. Mujahid will play against Orald and Budproshi, and O'Neill has only one more game, as I remember, against Budproshi, if I'm right.
everything would depend on Budproshi, how he will be prepared for the next games. Most motivation I see from Budproshi in the end of the second half, mostly like Roma. He's just
Oh,
starting to play in the second half.
in this close group, Alonso Grey Fox, Guide, El Matador, and Goekan. This second place competition for the second place, and Alonso Grey Fox and Guide they just faced right now because they're battling for this slot and direct matchup between these guys. Not a cold war between them, just playing with another opponent, a straight duel. Alonso Grey Fox against Guide, and it will be some fire in this game because if Guide will win, he's on the second place. If Alonso will win, he's on the second place. And Atalanta again. What do you think about Grey Fox's Atalanta?
I would say that it looks really well. And it's very competitive. I wouldn't just advise Alonso to change this team. It's as I told you before. I like Atalanta uh, on equal stats. It looks really challenging. So many great attackers in the squad and substitutions also. The speedy players that can cause many problems in the second half, and especially mm-hmm, interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, just
So
two different play styles, or maybe different formations, but the play styles maybe it's equal in case of possession game because Alonso Grifox with this formation he's always trying to hold the ball to make his build ups to switch the flanks. He's not rushing, and the guide with the Barcelona and his formation we saw that he's trying, of course, to hold the ball as much as he can and maybe just who will play better in this game because duel of two similar play styles. And Alonso, he has 6 points. Guide only four. So draw result, of course, better for Alonso Grey Fox. And this is so important to win for Guide more than for Alonso, and he instantly came with this pass to Lewandowski. Lewandowski was a
Oh,
stunning shot and quick reaction by Guide, but he just sits down so fast because I think he remembers his game against Goyakan when he scored 5 goals but conceded 6.
yeah.
That's why no long celebration, but again, great goal with Lewandowski. Guide showing us on this equal stats some this dream team wipes with these shots because can you remember this goal from his last game, this turnaround shot with Lewandowski?
Sure, sure. It's unforgettable goal.
And Hoyland was
Ooh,
the same. Ooh, but Hoyland is not Lewandowski in case of shooting.
not so accurate, not so accurate shot, but anyway, just impressed how good shot from Gaith was. Just not paying attention that he was chased by the CB. Anyway, shot was so strong and so good, and 1-0 on the beginning. It's for sure not what Alonso expected for the start of this game.
Yeah, and just currently state of the group, Guide on the second place, and Alonso he needs to come back and at least make a draw. Of course, I'm just expecting so many goals in this game, like it was in the previous games of Guide. But Alonso, he just found his game in his last game. It was looks like this, and Hoyland, oh, blocked by, but it was so many defenders just about the goalkeeper, and this block was expected by Guide and Ter Stegen as well. Oh, how wide Alonso's playing with this formation. It's lovely to see he's using all sides of the pitch.
I would say just in the beginning of this game that in case if both players like uh, to improve their possession, I would say to keep the ball, that this game wouldn't be so. Uh, in this game wouldn't be so many goals. But now I would say that
Oh,
this
what a
is the second
goal!
goal.
Wow. Second goal of this game and the first for Alonso after a shot like this. Oh, great shot. It just reminds me this type of goals that we can see back in the days by Eden Hazard with this cutting angle and just great powerful shot.
That was 1 million ago, years ago. Nobody remember this.
Maybe like 4 years ago in his prime.
His prime now is at the bench of Real Madrid and receiving some cups even on the bench. And as we see, Gate still need to push because as soon as
Oh, and
Lewandowski is
Lewandowski!
alive.
Wow! And yeah, I totally agree with Guide and his reaction. So cool goal. Wow, he's
Mhm.
playing beautiful with his Barcelona, and he's sticking with them 4 points. But he trusts. He trusts in this Barca, and what goals he's scoring? Maybe the most beautiful goals on the tournament. In case of how many already he scored. Wow.
Two beautiful just goals in a row. Oh, what a double touch by Gate!
Oh,
Look at this. What are he
oh,
doing? Is this allowed?
Kessie, maybe time to shoot. Cancelled. Oh, what a
Oh
pass and
my
back to
God.
Kessie. I can't believe what we just saw. Don't skip this, guys. No,
Oh,
no. Kessie, well, did you saw this Kessie pass just before this little 1-2 and how guys is cutting Alonso's defensive line? Wow. It looks like some experience from game against Goekan, and now guide he's so much aggressive.
guys, please contact us and send the replay of this video, just of this goal or maybe of this game, because this is delightful to see. Even the whole game created by these two players, like
Oh,
all the goals that could be on the replay all day in my room. And Pasalic,
Pasalic! Oh. Maybe it was too ambitious with the loft from this angle, because Ter Stegen was waiting. And I don't know, maybe a low cross was a better option. Oh, what can you predict right now? Will Alonso this be close to come back or totally guides domination?
Uh, I think that Alonso will create something, but in case of score 3-1 currently, I don't think that he can score as fast. Maximum, I would bid for a draw. And how do you think?
Uh-huh.
How many beautiful goals from Gate we will see? Not just goals, but beautiful goals.
Yeah, I'm expecting that if he will score more goals, for example, one, two in this game, all of them will be beautiful because he just catches this fire in his eyes and he's playing with his soul. You can see he's just celebrated every of his goal and he's trying to play beautiful with these cancels, unusual cancels, with these backheel passes, dribble moves, just long shot attempts, turnaround shot attempts. I think he's playing and his target to play in a beautiful football. It looks like this.
I would say that Gate is pretty close to get 3 points in this game. But Alonso have what to say in this case. Ooh.
Oh, he was so close again, but no, still two goals gap. Five shots by Alonso Fox and only three shots by Gate, and all of them was on target, and all of them was too strong for uh, Musso to catch them, and phew, that's why Alonso still struggling, and we see instantly Melia will be subbed, and Pasalic will sit. So Muriel and Zapata just from the start of the second half.
How do you think? What can prevent such good just attacks from the deep, from the middle? Currently, Alonso has just defenders and DMFs also that in the center who is trying to prevent these attacks, but still again and again Gate just
Oh,
making something unbelievable and creating these moments. How to prevent it?
yeah. Maybe with the extra press, I think, to be unpredictable in defensive plays. Because of course, after if football came instead of pass, we instantly told that right now you need to play not only in attack to be good in attack. So right now you need to be great in defense, of course, with these manual tackles and no press button like it was before. They changed it, and I think mm, maybe the possibility to be more aggressive like Alonso will be because he's losing in the two goals and anyway he's showing to us right now and maybe time to score with the Lookman and
Yes.
Lookman did it. Guy isn't happy with this and now only one goal gap, so Alonso is so close right now and we just didn't notice. I forgot to tell you that Guy's ball control with the players with his left stick just without dribble moves without is so perfect with his timing only with the left stick. It's just about your feeling of the game, feeling of the gameplay, and the guy looks so good. But Alonso, we can see Alonso in a good shape. What a strange move by Barca's defender. Oh, fiery game.
Rafinha can end everything here now. Ooh.
Oh, no penalty, of course. It was so clean. Wow, great game. It just like playoff for these guys already started because it's just game for the second place in this group and for the League of Champions not to play in League of Football. Wow,
Ooh.
Lookman did a bad thing for Atalanta's defense. He just cut it two of his defenders and Pedri was a lofted to Lewandowski. Wow, guy is so skilled. Guy, he just did stunning shot with his header. It was enough time for him to react with his two buttons and made a stunning header shot. I'm so impressed by Guy's skill and, of course, by Alonso's Fox's response.
Everything will depend now on Alonso. Would he make such creative moments as guide before? We saw, and
Oh,
not bad approach, but not enough for him, and just need to win. The main goal for the players, I think, is win for both of them, and
mhm.
that's great. That's great that all both players are chasing for the points, as we told before. Like this is the game for the second place in this group.
Yeah, so meaningful meeting between these guys, and I just was watching at stamina bars of Barcelona squad, Rafinha, Lewandowski, Ferran, and all of them was so tired. Yes, Pedri de Jong as well, but all of this trio, Rafinha, Ferran, Lewandowski, no more stamina, and maybe it's time for Fatih Dembele. Oh yeah, Fatih Dembele, and one more instead of Lewandowski. Or no, Lewandowski will play until the end, even without a stamina. But what for Alonso Grey Fox? He has three more subs, and who will come? Sopi instead of Lukman, and one more sub for CMF.
This looks really impressive. Just three defenders in the middle, and DMF will clean the just will help the goalkeeper until the end of the game. But for now, it's starting the most interesting stage of this game when Lewandowski is totally exhausted. And the main thing is just to keep this result, I think, for Gate and Alonso with fresh players to score at least one goal. Let's see how
Yeah,
it will do.
five players of the bench just for guide, and two more for Alonso Grey Fox. He did few subs just in the half times. That's why right now his nose is fresh as Gates midfield and attack. And of course, Gate make a sub in his DMF position. He subbed KCF for Sergio Busquets. Hoylund, wow. Hoylund just did it like he's, I don't know, like he's Javi or Iniesta in his prime with this pass attempt.
Attempt was good, but still not enough for Alonso to create dangerous moment. And he
Oh,
finds. Will he find? No, he doesn't find Soppy.
and Sopi can't intercept this one. Yes, so great time by Guide, but just game changed in the second half. Only one goal for Alonso. He's still trying to come back, and one more quick, quickly look in a game plan for Alonso. Just switching his instructions.
Looks like yes, that would
Yes.
be more pressure on the specific players from Barcelona, just to not to allow to control the ball so much, as I
Yeah.
understand. And yes, please.
Yes, as we can, yes, I totally agree with you. As we can understand watching his Italian interface. Yeah.
Only 6 minutes remaining. Would it be enough for Alonso? We see that Alonso is just trying to make some create some moments, but not enough
And
moments. And
Boga, he will
oh,
catch it. Yes, and acceleration move, but Kunde was just moving with Boga in the same direction. Oh, Demiral was a great one. Zapata, Zapata still, and Boga maybe. No. Oh, forgot. It looks like he can burn the time until the end, maybe.
yes,
No, no. One more attack for Alonso just incoming, and the last chance for Alonso Grey Fox to still be on the second place. Zapata, he needs to win this one, and he won, but not like this. Holland was not ready, and
oh,
oh, and after this game, Guide with the 7 points, and Alonso Grey Fox with the six. So right now, Guide on the second place. He won this little playoff game. We can call it something like this. And was it a good game by Alonso? Yeah, but it was better game by Guide in his first half. He just won this game with his first half performance, and that's why he won with these beautiful goals by Lewandowski and Kessie.
Maybe I would say that that was not the best game of Alonso, but sometimes it looked really well, but that was too late. Time was melting and working against Alonso, and well played. Of course, well played by Gate. Amazing, another amazing game by Gate. Congratulations.
Yeah, and Goikan against El Matador. El Matador is just about to improve his position for the League of Hope draw stage, and Goikan to improve his first place and to guarantee first place after group stage. So, how many points Goikan has just? I'll take a look. It was 10, as I remember. Yeah.
Yeah, that's correct. He has 10 points, and El Matador has only 1 point. And he received recently very bad news that Gate just received these 3 points and just run away from El Matador with 7 points. And looks like this is about to be end for El Matador, but Alonso Grey Fox can wait for him in the next match in case if Alonso will lose. Just El Matador will have mere chances to get to the second place, to the third
Yes,
place.
on this
Sorry.
group, just in the last six round, it will be so decisive for Alonso and Guide. It will be a little duel in a different games, but it will be so decisive. And I don't know. I just want to check in the last round who will play against who.
Mm. But anyway, looks like Matador is not in the best shape, so maybe I just don't believe that I'm telling this, but El Matador would be a present for next opponent whom he will change face and can make as a present some points. But we will see. We will see according to this game how he prepared for
So
Goikan. Maybe some
I
present we
just
will see now.
checked. I just checked, and Guide will play at May 18 against El Matador in his last game, with a potential 3 points and to end the group stage with a 10 points. But Alonso Grey Fox, he'll play today against Goican just a little bit later. We will see last game of Alonso Grey Fox in this group stage, and he can make a press on Guide or just qualify Guide to the League of Champions if, for example, he will lose or play a draw against Goican. So it will be last chance game for Alonso Grey Fox today, just after a few games. We'll see one more game of Alonso. Wow.
This information is not so good for Alonso. Turns out that this win for Alonso was just this lose against the Gate wasn't just the lose. It costed much more than we expected, not only to allow Gate to the second place, but also Goekan would be the final opponent. And we are starting our next game, so Goekan versus El Matador. El Matador playing as Manchester United, and maybe the first moment for Goekan. No, no, too early.
Yeah, Goican needs just only 1 point to be okay with his first place and to stay on it in any case. But we know who's Goican, and he will play only for win and to score as many goals as he can to improve his goal difference. But it's no reason for him if he just will earn 1 point. It will be first place in any case. But again, Goican is Goican. We already saw it and understood his play style, but maybe for Matador, just for his personality, He needs to win one game to make confidence, and looks like he's trying with his good enough build up. But Bruno was just dispossessed in the last moment. Gnabry and Goekan. Yes, he's playing with his Gnabry. He's the only one guy who's playing with Gnabry from the starting lineup, and he's doing this well.
This is very interesting about the situation that Goekan for sure would be motivated for this game in case if he needs 1 point. But what about the game versus Alonso?
Oh
Just
yeah, yeah.
could he concentrate in case if he did everything that he wanted and get the first
Oh,
place?
that's a good note and a big question. Yes. Potentially we can see relaxed Goekan against Alonso and extra motivated Alonso, or potentially we will see some sort of beauty by Goekan because he'll playing without any press on him. Unpredictable.
Yes, that would be the surprise for us, and only Goikan will know how he will make in this game. But Matador,
Let
wow,
me.
what a
Ooh,
this
and
could
the
be the
new
goal of the
approach.
day, maybe, I think. But Gate also, of course, made many beautiful goals. And Musiala's counter attack. It's time to score.
Gravenberg oh,
No.
saved manually by Matador with David De Gea. Great save by a great lofted pass.
Not bad, not bad counter attack by Goekan. It looked like everything was by the control of Matador, but this so sharp attack made by Goekan. This good passing in the middle and was about to make the score to score his first goal.
Nice fixtures. In this game, Matador, he looks great, but where it was in the previous games, now we can see Matador with a good feeling of his first touches, of his passing and all of it, but Goyakan still a little bit better. And again, one more
Oh,
great interception, just last moment interception by Matador. And lofted back to Gravenberg, Musiala, quick passes, Mane back to Musiala, Musiala to Gravenberg, nice tempo by Goekan, and back to Müller, Müller, oh, and again, last
oh,
man interception, again, Matador just came with Varane and destroyed Goekan's whole build up and whole attack. But great moves by Goekan with his passes.
Goekan also pretending, as I see, to make the combination of the day, I would say,
Oh,
and just about to score. Just finding the space. He already found two great moments in near Matador's box, in Matador's box, I would say. But Matador is just keep defending, and trying to create some problems back to Goekan. As we see, according to statistics, no shots, no shots from El Matador yet, and this score could change in both sides, I would say. This is my expectation.
yes, and now last 5 minutes is a good chance for Goekan, and he will try, of course, Gnabry now. Slow double touch attempt, too easy for Luke Shaw. Just to Eriksen, and I think it's no reason to rush. Yes, it's okay to wait his teammates. Sancho came back to Shaw. Shaw joined in this one, and now he's not in his position. But Bruno came and saved this from potential counter, and no minutes added on. That's why Whistle just came instantly, and no goals in the first half in Goekan's game. Unusual to see on the one shot. What can I tell that nice defensive plays by El Matador in this game, but again, it came only in fifth game, but still struggling in his attacking moves and in his creativity. So it's of course it's not it's much easier to play when you're not conceding goals, but he needs to create something in attack.
Mm. It's better to create this game by XG. I think. Oh, Gnabry was about to make the sensational.
Yeah,
I would say that XG would better describe what we saw in the first half because it's looks really dry. That just no shots at all by both of players. But how many good moments we saw, and another try by Bayern. Still no goals, but it's about to be scored. I feel this. I feel this. That goal is approaching. But the main question: would it be Goekan or Matador?
and corner attempt. Okay, and the second wave will come. No, Sancho. Oh, De Ligt again. Just retakes possession back to Bayern, but instantly ball came back to Man United. Straight to Anthony. No, Stanisic. It wasn't enough comfortable to intercept it. And Rashford, it maybe double touch and shot, and he will. And maybe
Oh,
second attempt, lofted pass just to the center. Again for the Anthony. But of course, for Anthony, it's not the best way to pass with this lofted type of passes, and that's why hard to catch for this guy, and just to make it sure that you can pass above the defenders against Bayern defensive guys. But
I like
Matador,
it. I like it. And Trick would be,
yeah,
would be hold until the end of the second half, as I see. Matador is also became more fit and started to create moments.
yeah.
Oh, but
Oh,
my
Bruno.
mistakes also.
Oh, he was trying to do this fake shoulder feint, but it was not enough. Sancho now he will
Sancho.
catch. No, Cancelo with a clearance. Oh,
Oh, dangerous. Just find Ericsson. Oh, and Gnabry. No, not so dangerous as it was before, and controlled by Casemiro. Maybe it's time for substitutions. I don't see stamina at all in players of Manchester. Sancho, good pass to show. Sancho, would he enter the box?
yeah, maybe time for subs, time for players like Sane and Coman with a super sub. Maybe Tel will be subbed and we'll see Choupo-Moting.
The main thing is that wouldn't be too late.
No, no, it looks like Goyakan just already pressed the pulse, and in the next ball, on the next dead ball, we will see quick changes. Gnabry, no, it's all the time controlled by Lindelof and Varane, this type of passes. Great defensive plays by Matador. Oh, just loose ball, and oh, Anthony saved it, and still no subs.
It's very interesting in which minute substitutions would be made on 90s.
Oh, just a back heel in Man United's defense. Sancho, all of them. They're so tired. Sancho showed defensive lane, and same for the Goykan split. We can see now two so exhausted teams, but they're still battling. Müller,
Nobody
just
wants
Mane. Oh,
to send the
Mane,
ball away. Yeah,
Mane, one of these fresh guys because he's playing without press and saved again. Gnabry. Oh, just to Mane and back heel.
oh ho ho!
Yeah, Goekan found his goal, and now we will see subs.
I would
Tell
say that
finally scored.
the goal is predictable just for Goekan's uh, current fit. But I just didn't realize that it would be so difficult against El Matador. He kept so well and just conceded only one goal currently, and looks like he has all possibilities to make the draw. Just let's see how Goekan will act now. But great goal, great goal.
Yeah, and just small job left by Goekan to hold this one and not to concede on the last minutes. And of course, I can tell that already he qualified to the League of Champions because the draw result is enough for him. And I can't imagine how El Matador can score twice in these minutes. So I think we can congrats Goekan already, but maybe no. Matador, Sancho still on the pitch.
Ooh, come on!
Oh, and maybe second attempt.
Yes,
Oh, he scored. Yeah, and 1-1 just
yes.
instantly came. Ooh, Elanga came off the bench and he did it. Okay, it's enough minutes for El Matador to make Goekan upset and maybe to score the
Mhm.
second.
If he have enough spirit and stamina, yes, he can do this. But Goekans, I think, will not release just El Matador to score second. And ooh, Tel was about to be. Wow, good chance, good final
And
chance.
last attack will come from Matador. Switch to Sancho and no. 1-1 at this game. And yeah, so we can congrats to Goekan right now. He will be on the first place in any case in the League of Champions, and on the first place he will play against the second place of another group, and great win by Goekan in case of this result, because this draw is like a win for Goekan. But of course, Matador just can make a note that this one was great, and overall this game was good. He was good in defense. He was enough good in attack against such an opponent like Goekan, and I think he's on the right way, and we can see more and more by Matador in the next upcoming games in League of Hope for this guy.
Just the main question may be about the satisfaction of both of players. I just think that it's not the best result for Goekan, just not what he expected for this game. But anyway, he's now in the safe zone, so uh, no reason to complain. And El Matador, I don't know if it's how does he think that it's great for him to make a draw in such a game, or just he is not satisfied at all by his form currently, not only on the championship, but anyway, we didn't saw even his reactions, we didn't see his cameras, so we cannot uh, tell for sure his feelings.
Yeah, and the next game, one more last chance game, but now for Med Nasa against Roma Zubrik. For both of them, Roma Zubrik with the 4 points, Med Nasa with the 3 points only. But can we take a quick look at the groups? Or okay, not enough time. I will just take by myself.
I think that this is the match of the day, as for me, because of intrigue,
Yes,
because
yes, yeah,
Midnasa
I agree with
currently
you.
has
Finally, yeah.
3 points and Roma Zubrik 4 points. And
Hmm.
oh my God, guys, you are not playing the first time. Why? Um, okay, so looks like we would need time to reconnect. There is
Yes,
no reason to change the stadium in this case,
yeah. I'll just
and
write right now.
looks like
Um,
Midnasa realized everything. Just need to wait for reconnection. And as I told you before, Midnasa is so unpredictable player. Like he looked sometime not in the best shape, but sometimes like he starting so push unusually for him and so great, but didn't have enough time to get at least 1 point because it was too late start for him. And Romo Zubrik also pretty unexpected guy that can bring us many emotions. So this game could be very interesting.
Yeah, now we will just wait for a quick recreation of the room. And yes, Medna, he needs to find another team because Roma Zubrik is going to play with the PSG. Before he was playing with Bayern Munich, but now maybe reasonable pick against Medna, not to give him his PSG with Messi, Neymar, Mbappe. He was so great in his last game against Prikamarashki. He won with a great play style, I would say. And right now, maybe that's why we will see PSG by Roma Zubrik just to control Mednasa. And for Mednasa, just okay, he told already that he doesn't want to play with Milan anymore. And maybe just Bayern Munich, not to create a bicycle and create to try to create something so unusual. And I think Bayern Munich maybe is the best pick instead of PSG for Mednasa in this one. And I'm just expecting Bayern.
Looks like yes. I would say also that this could be Bayern Munich in case if Milan is not a variant anymore and PSG is blocked by Roma. So yes, one of the variants. I don't know. Maybe he wasn't prepared to choose Monaco, but mm, we will see soon. And of course, it's not Barcelona for him. So the main expectation of Midnasa. And also, I would say that not only because Midnasa is playing well for PSG, but also uh, Roma. I remember that he chose PSG even before Midnasa's game, so it's a pretty like prepared choice for him, not just
Yes,
the
and
waiting
now
for.
Medna is still trying to find which team is the best for him. Milan
He looks
was.
frustrated or what?
I think he will stop just with the Bayern Munich because it's the most beautiful team, maybe overall, and
Yes,
of course in
yes. He
case
looks really
if he
confident to choose Bayern Munich, as we saw by his camera.
now Roma with this maybe stolen PSG, maybe he just it's a big question just to understand Roma picked right now PSG because it's comfortable for Roma, or he just wants to steal it from Medna because he saw last Mednasa's game and he was so quick with this PSG attack, and of course he was preparing PSG, not Bayern Munich, but he has a preset for Bayern Munich with Manetel and Coman in attack. So can Manetel, Coman be this effective as Neymar, Mbappe, and Messi was for Mednasa?
I think it could be pretty useful and maybe the best challenging team versus PSG. But the main question, yeah, is Midnasa is really prepared to play as Bayern Munich, and when Roma just took the PSG, Midnasa looked a little frustrated. He didn't know which football team he need to choose, and of course, I'm sure that he has some tactics and formation, special formation for Bayern Munich, but looks like he's
Of course,
still watching and just trying to decide which player is deserved to be in the starting squad.
yeah, of course he was practicing with Bayern, with Milan, with PSG. I think maybe he was trying a few more teams, but now it's a big game for Mednasa. So decisive game, most decisive game in his group stage right now to save his chances. in his League of Champions qualification. And just same for Roma Zubrik to be equal with Raf with 7 points, possibly, but with Nasser, after this one, his possibility only to be with the 6 points because Raf has seven and to be on the third place. So both of these guys draw not an option, only win, and we will see just a game from one side to another. I think in case of this guy's play style, and Roma just started his kickoff, and their play styles they're so similar because Roma is playing with a so fast play style, and Medna is the same thing, without any sort of time wasting or just slow downing the game. And that's why I'm expecting something like this.
Looks like yes, both of players agree to each other to play on the critical speed until the end of the game, and doesn't matter how many stamina would be wasted just for running to nowhere. But I just trying to understand
Oh,
why
and
double
Tell
kick. Mm,
instantly! Just instantly came and did a good move with the left stick after he was trying to with a double touch, but shot was blocked. But of course, great start by Roma and Medna. Just two great attacks from both sides. And now Medna was still with the ball. Verratti, great one. He just found Messi in this difficult case, but quickly tackled and dispossessed. Oh, it was only PSG's player, just Balzomer.
Roma already tried to make two crosses when he had the ball, and that was too dangerous moment for him. Not so dangerous,
Mhm.
but pretty scary moment, I would say, for Midnasa.
Oh, nice interception and the
Ooh,
drag back attempt. Oh, so many dribble moves by
and
Tel and the Mane back to
mm,
Tel. Wow. But this interception, it was with the Gravenberg. He was just in front of Verratti, and for some reason, Roma was trying to pass just through Gravenberg. I don't know. Medna was just still waiting with him, and good thing that Roma didn't concede in this one. And of course, it's bad for Medna. He's trying to open this game, open with his goal, and with Tel, as we can see, he trusts to this guy, and yeah, this guy is a good one to choose. And oh, Kimmich was in this position, and it looks like Mednasa was expecting to make one more double touch, but Kimmich has no double touch on his skills list.
I just wondering when, if Roma will still trying to push the line by the crosses, or he'll try to do this by from the middle, because of course like he has Mbappe, okay, I understand, but that wouldn't be so successful, such as double touches and cutting inside the box by Messi and Neymar. And the main question about his tactics until the end.
Now we can see Coman, and he's trying to cut the angle, and back to Musiala. Wow. Tel was trying to assist in this one, not to score by himself. And quick retake by Midnasa. Oh, this fake turnaround. It was too much, and Hakimi was just waiting. What a pace of this game. I was expecting high pace, but it looks like we are already in the second half, and like the last minutes of the second half. But whole game is the last minutes of the
Yeah,
second
yeah.
half in this one. And Mane, wow, what a control of the ball, my Midnasa, only with the left stick. He's so similar to Guide because they're moving like with the same patterns now. And
Mm.
Mane, not enough, or maybe too much by his teammate, because Mane, one of the fastest players overall in this mode, and of course just in the football.
It also depended on his haze, and I think the position before this pass, long pass, which was made for him. But we
I
see
see
that
again
Midnasa
Coman the same wing position and tell to
no
Musiala,
offside.
but all this slow motion shot by Musiala. I think it must be in another way, just Musiala pass to Tell, not Tell to Musiala. and that's why it's so easy for Donnarumma. Still easy, and see Mbappe with this gap. Can De Ligt catch Mbappe?
Looks like
It looks
yes.
like
Oh,
no. Oh, and Zomer is so angry after this one. Understandable, and wow, what a catch by Neymar with this back heel. Great one. And he found Mbappe. Mbappe just outrun De Ligt. Predictable, yeah, but bad shot with the left foot. But it looks so sick by both of these guys in attack, and now Tell in his best position. Tell, oh,
oh,
double
ho,
touch
ho.
goalkeeper. It was like Ronaldo Nazario de Lima move. Oh, he was the best in this dribble against goalkeepers, and Tell did this. See how smooth. Oh, wow.
Amazing,
Oh,
amazing goal by Midnas,
we
and he totally
saw
deserved this.
something risky like first time at this tournament with this double touch through goalkeeper. Wow.
Great, great moment created by Midnas, and we see that Roma is not frustrated, and will try to make the equalizer in the second or in the first half, and unsuccessful last try, and Midnasa is more satisfied. Ooh, what a statistics! 4 shots and three on target by Midnasa,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
only one, but even not on target by Roma.
Yeah, I'm just as you surprised that only one because Roma had so many chances. It was just about to make one more good move, and this only one shot with the left foot of Mbappe after good Neymar's potential assist, but it was unsuccessful. We still we can see Medna in attack. Of course, he will not stop because one goal lead it's nothing. It's nothing, and he's about to twice, and maybe if he will double his lead we'll see blue bar or maybe little formation changes, but not now. Of course, not now. Kimmich cancelled his pass for some reason. Mane was waiting, but Medna just decides to cancel it. But again, he's with the ball.
I
I
don't
think
know
the biggest
why.
Roma problem. I don't know. Will you after this
Oh, ho,
one?
ho, ho,
No
ho, ho,
offside, as I
ho.
saw. No offside, but I
No
will still
offside, yes.
continue after this replay. I will continue, and I want to ask you one thing. Oh, beautiful goal, yes, but for me, it looks like the biggest Roma's problem. He's trying to play too quick. I mean, not in the good way. Too many quick ball loses.
I would say that yes, Mbappe. Ho, ho,
Mbappe
ho, ho.
scored. Oh, nice for Roma to make this one to cut the lead. Great build up, but not the best shot. With this deflection, oh,
I would say
I
that Roma is just keeps on spamming this speed attacks, and he just I don't know why, but he don't want to refuse from these tactics, and he
oh,
will
and
push
see the
until the end
lead.
of the game.
Yeah, he is maybe too fast sometimes, but now it worked, and yes, he scored the goal. Maybe with a deflection, maybe a little sort of luck, but Roma did this one, and the lead cut it. So we're in the same position we was in the first half. Oh,
And one goal
Vitinha
difference and
German,
30 minutes remaining, so good chances
enough,
for
enough,
Roma.
and a stunning cross. Oof, too much power. Just straight to Coman. Just can you imagine that Bernat, left back of PSG team, was crossing and he crossed to left wing of Bayern Munich's team
Hmm?
somehow.
Theoretically, it's possible, of course, but this
Wow.
not the plan of Roma for sure.
Maybe the most inaccuracy cross on this group stage.
So many rewards today shown by our players, and
Yeah.
mm, anyway, I just cannot understand why Roma is still trying to make these crosses in PSG team. They look so
Oh,
useless,
money
but
to
not so.
tell again, tell. Found his goal second time. Mm, not like it was the first one with this double touch, magnificent, but now just the default goal after pass to the center, and time for subs, and maybe now Medna will change something in his formation. And I think he was upset, yeah, before the game that he was about to repick his PSG, but now I think he must be happy because Tel is on a mission and already 2 goals for this guy, and he's looking for a hat trick, I think.
Yes, looks like we will see another Bayern Munich lover in this championship because it works really well, and only thanks to Roma, Midnasa is tried to choose Bayern, and looks like maybe it's not the last time when he will choose it.
Yeah, but we must tell that if he was just complaining about Mednasa's game in his first rounds in the first game, second game, third game, but his fourth game against Prikamarachki and his fifth game now against Roma, we can see clearly different Mednasa. I don't know what he changed, but it's much more better for him. And if he will just win in this one and tell again and only post saved, Donnarumma was outplayed easily. And yes, I just want to tell you that it will be much more press on Raf if Medna will win this one and on Prekomrachki as well. Oh,
Wow!
Carlos Soler pure one on one and manually. What
Oh
is it? It was a save or just missed?
no,
I
it's just
didn't
a
notice.
miss.
It was just a miss. But oh
Oh
no,
no!
it was manually saved by Mednasa. Well, he's on fire in this one. Quick
Yes, I'm
fingers.
I'm pretty just agree with you that Midnasa last two games is on fire, and
Yeah,
I'm glad to see such Midnasa.
he's playing like his fans was expecting by Medna, and now he finally came and showing it to us. But Roma, in this game, he was good enough in his build-ups, but so bad last decisions in attack. Maybe sometimes it was missed dribbles, bad passing lanes, not the best
Maybe the
shots when
offside?
it was just tackled before the shot.
No
No
offside.
side and tell
Oh,
again. But this double touch was unnecessary. It was maybe just for the beautiful gameplay, but not effective. And Coman turn around.
oh,
Wow, we can see madness.
what a
So
salto
emotional.
by Midnasa.
Oh, and Roma, he's still trying. He's still trying with Luke Hernandez. And in this one, and again, turn around, but Kimpembe is too fresh. Oh, and Coman was still aggressive. That's why. And see, lofted just to Sane. No, Donnarumma intercepted this one. It looks like not enough minutes for Roma in this game.
For sure. To score two goals in
Hmm.
versus such Midnasa, no, it's impossible. It's impossible.
Yeah, but maybe
But
now, right now,
anyway,
in this one, in this counter with Soler, Ekitike involved, and Ekitike just straight to Mbappe
oh,
again, manually saved. Wow, again.
the best wasted moment made by Roma, I think. And
Roma,
I'm just sad. I'm just sad to see so many moments created by Roma and also by Midnasa, and only 3-1.
he had 2 chances, already 2 chances. Roma with this one-on-one with Soler. Now with Mbappe and Soler with long
Whoa!
range. Oh, he just repeated Roxa's success and scores his second. Not this long range, but it was good enough. And Carlos Soler, he didn't score one-on-one, and he scored this. And 4 minutes, set it on. Roma will have it.
Maybe this is the chance for Roma. No
Oh,
fall.
Danilo
Okay.
Pereira won it. Now Messi, he has enough stamina with Mbappe, with all these guys to create something. Messi, Luke Hernandez, tackle, and looks like it will be last clearance of this game. Zomer just to blind. Blind lost his duel to Mbappe. No, last attack for Roma Zubrik. And Carlos Soler, he missed it. Oh, so Tell, Mane Tell is the guys who won this last chance duel, and the next game will between Raf and Prikamarachki will be so meaningful. And can we just quick take a look? Then, guys in the chat was asking to see the table, and we just want to see these group situations and current state. So now Roma with 4 points, Medna with 6, Raf with 7, and Prikamarachki with 9, as I remember, or 8 points.
As we saw, Midnasa showed also GG, so full respect
Oh
to
yes.
Roma. And
So
of course,
Prikamarachki, he has a chance to be qualified as League of Champions if he will win with 12 points, and for Raf, he needs this win as well to be with the 10 points, because Medna now with the 6. So Mednasa, he will support Prikamarachki in this game against Raf, and we'll see this game on May 18 between Prikamarachki and Raf. But Mednasa with this win, he just made this group an extra. But for Roma Zurich, as I can understand, he can't qualify to the League of Champions right now, if I understood it well with this points calculation. Oh, and we right now in the last game of Alonso in this group against Goekan.
another decisive game for Alonso especially. So not the best ending for the group stage. I'm sure that he wanted to get some more, like some easy opponent, but only this way that could be. And he will try to get his points even in this most difficult game, I would say, and hope that I don't know, are the cameras are still on? Looks like it's freezed already.
Alonso told that he is in the call and maybe he needs some seconds, maybe 1 minute. I hope yes he will come back. And after the last game for Goekan in the group, but he already qualified. And last game for Alonso, but for Alonso, it's so important to make a press for on Saif. Oh, sorry, on Guide, and just before Guide against first game.
We will see that Goekan is still just starting to push and
Oh, instantly came with a goal. Instantly. Wow.
just killed the intrigue of the beginning of the first half.
Oh, what a save it was, but second attempt was unsavable, and yes, Alonso Grey Fox starting to lose just after the kickoff. And he needs to disable this full blue bar, he needs to enable balance, but he forgot, it looks like.
Versus Goekan and
No,
case
no.
of
He needs only win. It's no reason to play with a full blue. He forgot. I'm just yes, and now he disabled it. Finally. Oh,
just
how good!
maybe he understood that he tried to score and another chance. Ooh, hoo, hoo.
Oh, Goekan, so much effort in his game. He's so inspired. He already qualified, no questions, but he's playing so good. And Alonso now in this bad position, he needs only win. So, oh, I don't know. Maybe it's already time to change formation for extra offensive. I just have no idea how to play against this Goekan, and he's still in attack. Oh, a nutmeg pass and one more to Müller. No offside, and Müller will catch. Well, what's wrong with Goekan? Why is so good in these games?
I think it's because he was furious after the draw with Matador, and he just wanted to improve himself and show the best football. And good chance, good shot for from Alonso Gray Fox. And the
Yeah.
first corner kick, first chance finally created
Oh,
by Alonso.
and Goekan just rolled away and came back. Yeah, nice attempt by Cop Miners and oh, strange corner kick.
Looks like he understood that this corner wouldn't be so dangerous, so he had enough time to escape and appear again like a magician.
Gnabry finally tackled instantly by Alonso, and he already enabled this red bar to make his offense more active. Cup Miners, it was an option to pass it for Soppy. Soppy was lofted. Oh, and we see Soppy right now in the starting lineup. No Lukman, so Alonso just decides to play with a more defensive starting lineup, but it didn't work. And right now we see Melia on the pitch with Soppy, no Lukman, and Boga.
As I said, yes, as I said, he tried to create an attacking game, and it didn't work at all. He conceded 2 goals, and he decided that maybe you just need to
Oh,
pull
and
more attention.
again,
Oh,
double touch like it was made by Mednasa in the previous one, but now it was not through the goalkeeper. And maybe you have a better commentary because I have no words after this goal.
uh, like Goe can escape on his chair the same way. At least just about all defenders from Alonso Gray Fox also disappeared in that moment, and nobody just to cover talent. No problem, no problem. Good win. Just a good goal also. Of course, it's too early to tell about the win. Look at this. Oh,
Oh, I just can't believe. But now, thank you, Musso. You came in right time. And the happiest guy right now is Gait. Because if Gokan will win this one, or maybe Hoylund
no,
just
no.
to made it,
Again.
maybe
Oh,
no. Partially with second way. Why it was so inaccuracy from this short distance? Of course, it was not the best angle, and it was like a half turnaround shot, but it was so needed, and Pasalic didn't score. And yeah, Guide right now he's so happy because if Goikan will win, Guide will be qualified to the League of Champions. But I want you to remind you last time Alonso Grey Fox won League of Hope. Maybe he's about to win it again.
so you think that this is the plan?
No,
Just
of course no, of course no. But accidentally, it looks like he will
oh,
play in this because, of course, he can come back. It's enough time, but it's a Goekan. It's a Goekan in his current shape. See what he's doing with this money. Just what is it? His control of the ball, his passes. He's playing with with his default pro formation, but somehow he's using all sides of the pitch with his wide attacks from time to time, and he's so effective. Goekan right now he's on fire, and right now I mean in these weeks, not only today. And Mane
money.
again,
Oh,
Müller,
no goal.
unsafe. Thank you, Musso. Thank you, Musso, that we are still in this game. But instantly, Goekan dispossessed Grey Fox, and one more. Maybe clear it finally. Oh, understandable emotions of Alonso Grey Fox. Such a skillful guy and high level player, but he's struggling against this opponent.
5 shots, 3 goals. Great result for Goekan, and looks like he wouldn't stop. And that's really delightful to see how uh, Goekan using his just skills of the players one for 100%. Every point of their skill are used, and Good dribbling,
Yeah,
good tactics, wonderful, no questions.
and the foul. Who can make the shot? Who can come and just make the first goal for Alonso Gray Fox? Any players, any guys? We can. If I know Atalanta squad enough good, it's no good free kick taker in this one because Muriel maybe will come and take, but before Malinovsky was this guy, but now no Malinovsky and no free kick taker.
Yes, that's true. Malinovsky would be the good striker in such point, and of course, Atalanta made very bad decision to release him from the club because this is the big loss. And Alonso, good pass. But anyways, another wasted moment by Alonso. He tried to make some dangerous positioning, but
Oh,
it doesn't work. Goikan is ready for everything now.
yeah. He's so quiet. He's just playing, he's just enjoying his game, his level of gameplay right now. And one more offensive tackle for Goeka and Mane. Nice acceleration and Cop Miners intercepts. Just
Just
immediately to
two
Boga.
defenders
Fresh.
build the wall between between the player and the ball just to prevent this shot, and it worked. Finally, it worked. Two defenders versus one.
Boga, but only Bayern players was around Boga. Wow, so effective defensive and offensive plays by Goikan. In second half, he's showing to us his defensive plays. Zapata to Hoyland. See now, look, man, can he and hits the
Oh,
post? Maybe now.
not Alonso's day.
Quick double touch to Boga. Boga fake shot, and it was clean. No penalty. Well,
Looks like Alonso doesn't have a plan how to prevent these attacks of Goikan, but he's
the,
still trying.
yeah, the previous one it was good attack, and Lukman was in so good position, but just unlucky for this young player, and he missed it. Coman was an offside. Yeah, it was an offside. Just, ref's assistant he stopped Goekan this time.
What we can see now, Sane will enter, and who can blind also. And what about Atalanta?
Yeah,
Which decisions can help finally Alonso?
for Atalanta, no, not so many options. These guys, because Alonso already did many subs, and it was more for Goekan.
Maybe it could work if make just formation a little bit wider, but maybe it's too late for such decisions in this game. Goekan looks like he doesn't have weak sides in this game, and nothing would help Alonso to get these 3 points in this game. And Muriel,
Oh,
no,
Muhammedi with a lofted attempt just into the box, but again controlled by Bayern's defense again and again. Only unsuccessful moves by Atalanta's guys. And it was with few great passes, last passes, but shots was unsuccessful in case of these passes. And yes, like you told before, everything just went wrong for Alonso Gray Fox in this duel. And again intercepted just before Holland can receive it. In potentially good point to make this acceleration and be, if not one on one with a goalkeeper, to be one on one with a defender, and to make one great move to be on the shooting position, but still no, and it's no goals. No, still no goals and a clean sheet for Goekan incoming. It looks like this.
Maybe we now see the score, the final score. But I just want to note that Alonso is pushing all the game, just all the second half. Well, I don't remember so much chances for Goekan to score, but all of them unsuccessful, inaccurate, any reasons, and of course this shot to post also. Everything is on Goekan's side.
Yes, and one more Mane stunning.
Mane,
Oh, it's too wide, too wide. Yeah, of course, it's maybe it's much easier to play with this Goyakan's position when you already qualified than a stressful game than it was for Alonso Grey Fox. But it's not only about stressful or no, easier or no, because overall Goyakan from his first game was showing extra class, and now he's with the 14 points after this game.
real good result, 14 points. And this is
Oh,
oh,
and
final
he pulled
chance.
up lofted
Mm,
cheap shot attempt and last clearance. Oh, so in this group already we understood all the things that Goekan and Guide in the League of Champions and Alonso Grey Fox with El Matador in the League of Hope. And Goekan with the first place, of course, Guide with the second.
I just couldn't predict such one-side game. I would say Goikan's prepared really well, and Alonso didn't have enough fighting spirit for this game versus Goikan. But I think that last moment of Goikan, he just was make the present for Alonso not to score because he could create much more interesting moment. And we are moving
Oh,
to our next game.
one more close group, so close because Indominator and Migusta with the 6 points each. LB Games leader in this group on the first place with 9 points, and Shea Buzna with the only 3 points. So Indominator against Migusta, guys with the same amount of points, 6 and 6, and so big game for Migusta, for Indominator, for both of these guys. And I'm expecting much from this duel of one quiet guy and one emotional.
I'm just expecting will Migusta wave the flag when he will score or not. This is the main trick would be for me until the end of this game.
What I can see is that Migusta is switching houses, switching these flats every time in different area, and
Maybe he's selling rooms. I don't know.
maybe.
And, we can see that Milan is not scared of Migusta. So as I
Oh,
correctly noted, he will play with three defenders.
yeah, something new. Showman.
Um, of course, big respect for Migusta, also to just great preparations before the games. Every time is smiling, every time is in a good mood, and let's see, will it be the same in the pitch?
Yeah, it looks like Indominator maybe picked Milan just to control Migusta. I don't know, but fresh formation by Indominator, and it will be something new by this guy because he was playing all his previous games with another formation and another players, but now it will be totally different by Indominator. And is Migusta ready for it?
For sure, he just have to be prepared, especially on the stage, especially versus
Oh, yeah.
Indominator. He just understands the level of this
Oh,
player.
and goal kick. Oh, but it was just so fast move by Brahim Diaz with a lofted pass, and it was enough powerful pass, and again he just intercepted. Back to Ibra and Ben White and Saliba still with a clean sheet, but 2 minutes or 2 moments already just came, and looks like Ibra is ready to receive these balls to battle for them.
As we see, somebody just clicked on pause. So
Yeah,
what is the sign?
uh, yeah, Me Gusta clicked for some reason. He needs some changes,
What it should
and
be?
the party.
Pass level,
Oh,
or maybe just to cover somebody.
great tackle and enough. Not enough speed by Nelson just to catch this one. We'll see. And the individual instructions and the anchoring to Gabi Magalhães. So maybe Migusta was not happy with the positioning of Gabi in these attacks when Saliba and Ben White wasn't in the problems. And now Gabi and instantly Magalhães did this interception. So looks like a good coach's decision.
In time, just this change, and after that, this moment when it worked. And
Oh,
yes, this is the out. Throw in. Tintin Dominator tries to a little calm down the game. Just feel the ball, make some calm down passes, I would say. And to find Messias.
wow, quick
Liao
passes
find
by
Rebic.
Dominator, and now Rebic enough time to make a stunning shot. And Indo did it with the Rebic after fantastic build up. Great passes.
Great passing, really great passing, and nobody could prevent this shot in the end. Just not
You
so.
see how fast and how accuracy it was. It was about Ibra and his teammate just upside down to him, Liao with Ibra, but finally Rebic was involved and he did the last shot. Yeah, great one. Tomiyasu was about to tackle or block, but it was just maybe half of a second to catch it, but not enough for Tomiyasu, and Rebic opened in this game. Oh, Bakayoko just intercepts it instantly in the Megusa's kickoff. I like that Indominator is using Ibra's good passing ability, and he's involving Ibra in these build-ups, in these attacks. Ibra is just not staying and waiting.
Maybe this is the best side of Ibra that could be used for 100%. Most
Yes, and oh, back to
useful.
Ibra with the
Oh,
lofted, and Ibra ulted
oh,
pure. Pure magic by Indo in this one. Lofted back to Ibra, and Ibra with this chip shot header. Wow, quick interception.
Ibra is making
Yeah.
too much troubles.
Oh, Ibra with Messias. Great goal, and assist by Messias. I just want to take a look one more on Indo's formation. He's playing with a left midfielder with the left wing, and the same on the right wing. So right midfielder, right wing. So it's like doubled wings. It's so hard to defend against this formation on the wings. So we can see no AMF, no CMF, so two DMFs, and other guys on the wings, and only Ibra in the center. I think first time on this tournament we can see this formation, but instantly in Dominator's hands, in such a good player's hands, and it looks so great.
Yes, I can agree with you that I also couldn't remember such formation before in our qualifications and in our group stage. So, but it works. It works so well, and masterful use by
Oh, and
Indominator.
Liao double touch straight to
Oh,
Ibra. Ibra, wow. Oof, Indo is on fire in this one. Just every 10 minutes, Indominator is scoring a goal. What a build-ups. Oh, no chance, no chance for Arsenal goalkeeper after this one. Ibra falling down with left foot. Yeah, uncatchable, of course. And you know that in of course in the real football we can see these doubled wings so many times to make an extra problems to the fullbacks, and that's why we see CMFs on these positions. That's why we can see attackers who is trying to help the defenders, like in real life, Saka and Martinelli dropping back. But in eFootball, it's so unusual to see that guys playing like in Dominator with LMF and LVF at the same time, and the same thing on the right flank. So maybe for real, Migusta was surprised with this one, and
oh,
it's a goal.
no goal,
Or
no goal.
was it a foul? Offensive foul. Okay, it was an offensive foul, and then still the same situation in this one. Trossard. Maybe it's time to create something. Oh, of course, it was time, but unsuccessful.
Looks like Migusta is still trying to find some moments and not so perfect in Dominator. Like he's
It's-
about to find some space, but not so easy. Not so easy it would be.
yeah. How many shots is for Arsenal team at this minute? It looks like one or maybe no shots. I can't
I think
remember.
around 2 or 3. I think.
Okay, we'll see in the halftime. The Magalhaes intercepts again, but no, it was no one on this passing lane. And last attack for Indo. Oh, Ibra with Leao! What? These quick passes from one to another. He's still doing it, and no shots. Yeah, yeah, no shots. Uh, Still nothing by Migusta. So rare to see. Wow.
So looks like we both wrong, and even one even one shot. This is not true. Zero shots.
Yeah,
But according to my feelings, there were some moments, but statistics described Migusta's game in the first half, and we hope that something will change. And we see that
this helps. Yes, and
tactics
Migusta changes
also changed
formation.
accordingly. Uh-huh. Everything
Hmm.
is changed.
Maybe it was an option to play with this one from the start with the LMF and RMF to help the defenders and have the help fullbacks. But now it looks like a little bit late because already just conceded so many goals, and of course it's enough time potentially to to change this game totally. But Migustas need this fast goal in the second half, I think.
As fast as he can
Oh,
should be
and
scored.
Trossard slow double touch, and
Oh,
yes,
here you
first
are.
one, first one came for Migusta. It was slow mo double touch by Trossard, but effective, and he did this one. Manyan was not ready. Indo was not playing manually with the Manyan, so he was expecting AI save, but no. Trossard was a great shot, and now only 2 goals gap. Of course, not only it's enough big goal gap against player like Indo, but better than it was.
I would say this is yes, this is not so risky as 1 goal difference, but anyway, in the Dominators need to think about this. That this changes from Migusta's formation and some extra tactics made by him is working so well. So all expectations, will we see the second goal Migusta soon or not?
Oh, me gusta. catch his moment, his feeling with Trossard. He did this fake shots, few turnarounds, and it was sick enough. Maybe he will catch it for more and more and more successful attacks. But now it's the main quest for Tomiyasu not to lose his area to Liao. But Saliba just came and tackled it. Odegaard now to Patti, found Trossard, great one. Right now Migusta is playing well. He's using all sides of the pitch, not like it was in the first half. But again, still 2 goals gap. Mm. Oh, great super cancel with Tommy to Saka. Saka with Patti use just improves his game in the second half. But now we can see that Indo, he's ready to play defensively.
I was expecting
Oh, and
Jesus.
Jesus! Was it offside? No, no offside, and Jesus. Wow, only 1 goal gap. It's so unpredictable to see this type of defensive plays by Indo. It was just 20 minutes in the
Mm.
second half and 2 goals gap now. I'll ask you again after this one because it looks like not enough time to discuss. And Odegaard was it off to wow. What was the biggest changing factor for Migusta? What do you think? Just
I don't know. Looks like he just allowed Indominator to score in the first half. I don't know, but currently we see full domination of Migusta. He just make the full um, make the full change of formation. Oh, just yes. Also informations, also some extra tactics, and it worked. It
Mhm.
worked well, and looks like players now feel much better. Oh,
Oh,
nice
Saliba with
Magalhães.
this tackle. Yeah, have the same angle of view. It was so meaningful to make these changes in formation and individual instructions. And Ben White came. Wow, it's so much better by Megusta in defensive plays, in offensive plays. His midfield build-ups. It's so glad to see now at what happened to Indo in the second half. I don't know, but both of these guys they need fresh players off the bench.
And just this feeling
Tomiyasu.
when you are controlling the game and 3-0, you feel a little bit relaxed. Maybe this,
What
but
a build up! Wow! But Saka
this is
still
not
with
the
the
end.
ball. And
Oh,
second time, Kalulu did this interception. Second time, only Kalulu saved Indo. Wow! And 10 minutes only. Oh, and the
ooh.
foul. Oh, I understand me gusta. It was so sick again. But Kalulu, oh, Kalulu is a hero for Indominator in this moment. And Indo still only with the 3 shots from the first half and no more shots in the second.
Yes, Migusta currently has more shots than than Indominator, and that's really, really good sign. Really good sign for Migusta to score to make at least a draw in this game. But we will see. We will see. Indominator, will he concentrate back after so many goals conceded in the second half? And just I'm trying to understand what's going on in the second half, how extremely this could change from this domination from Indominator to Me Gusta.
Yeah, Migusta must be on fire in these last minutes. And of course, just try to save this game to make a draw at least and still be on the equal position with Indominator with 7 points if he will make a draw. Of course, if Migusta will lose, 9 points against 6 and much more better position for Indo. And the free kick, of course, no shot, but it's enough good potential to make something after it. Just one more possession to Indo and just straight to Selimakers. Maybe lofted attempt to Catelare and Magalhães.
Ah,
Oh, he didn't save this one. Adli to Selimakers to Origi. Wow, Ben White must win and he won this one. But Tonali was waiting. Tonali was smartly waiting this pass and just cut it the passing lane. Saliba now. Tommy
7
involved to
minutes remaining.
Saliba.
Looks like at least one goal we will see for sure.
From one of the sides, yeah, I'm expecting the same. Martinelli lost this duel. Fabio Vieira, super sub came. Jorginho came. Martinelli as well. Theo Hernandez, fresh guy from Milan. Leao. Oh, just straight to the
Oh,
Catalari into the center. Yeah.
who will be the first? Oh,
And two
the
minutes
final
only.
chance
Oh,
looks like.
yes, yes. Totally like this, but the
Final
final chance
chance
for
for
Milan.
Indominator! Oh, ho, ho, ho. How close it was and how it ended. Oh,
Mm, what a game. And attempt by Migusta just to make him maybe the biggest comeback on this tournament. In such an important game, this meeting for the second place, and now Indo he will be on the clean second place after this game. Maybe he will be on the first place in case of goal difference, because I can't remember how many goals scored LP games.
we can check it soon. And congratulations to Indominator. Very hot game with just some some sort of drama
Yes,
in the end.
I just checked, and yeah, Indo on the second place, and the LB games he will still be on the first place. And now game between Shea Buzna and LB games will come. So can LB games just make it 12 points of 15, and 4 wins, only one lose?
In such case, Sheibuzna will fix anyway the LB games statistics. Would it be for plus or for minus? That's the big secret from Sheibuzna, how he prepared for this game, and just terrific result by Sheibuzna. He entered not from the beginning of the group stage, agreed to play anyway, and still fighting for the points, and has a good chance to get to at least to the just to the second place, I think. Oh, to the third, sorry.
Yeah, I just want to check a schedule for the upcoming days and see last game for Shibuzna. As I remember, he will play. Yes, Shibuzna will play in his last game against Indominator. So just example, if Shibuzna will win right now against LB Games, he has enough potential to be the second place in case of win in the last game of the group stage versus Indominator. So for Shibuzna, he still has chances to be in the League of Champions. He still has it. He's not in the League of Hope right now. So everyone in this group still with the chances. Even Migusta, just in case of goal difference, because his last game will be against LB. Wow, in
But
this
will
group, just
LB allow to score him?
oh
As I remember, LB is not conceding too much goals.
yes,
We
of course.
can
LB
check.
conceded just one
One
goal,
goal.
one goal.
Huh.
Oh, one of the best
So
defensive
versus
players, maybe
such
the
guy,
best.
yes. I think yes. After the game of Roxa, when he conceded 3 goals, we can say that LB Games one of the best, or maybe even the best.
Yeah,
Prikamarachki
I just
also, as I
checked
see.
Prekamarachki and LB Games, the best defensive players on the tournament right now with only one goal conceded. So Prekamarachki and LB, but the difference between them that Prekamarachki scored 4 goals, LB scored five.
Great, great. Just after 5 games, just four. Okay, games
Mhm.
currently. To have such an amazing result, just I want to remind you that here is the best of the best players from eFootball. So to have such results, such so small quantity of conceded goals. It's amazing statistic.
And Pavlo, just can you make a little prediction? I'm not about score or who will win, just the tempo of this game. Because I'll tell you just my quick opinion. Because Shea Buzna and LB they're not playing in just fast paced and straight football. That's why I'm asking.
I'm also think that this game wouldn't be so fast. I would say this way, not so fast, but not so slow. Just in the middle. In the
Mhm.
middle.
Is a middle tempo which will depends on the result. I think. Yeah. For example, if LB will be the guy who will score first goal. We'll see something offensive for Shea Buzna because it's like last chance for him. And for example, if Shea Buzna will score first, it's no reason for Leroy to make all in, and maybe he will just continue to play like he was. Maybe it's something like this.
I would say that LB. I just
Oh,
first moment.
Salimakers. First time we can see Salimakers in the starting squad, and he's cross attempt to Ibra. It was a great cross, but Ibra missed it just from the such a short distance.
I would say that I didn't see really LB just chasing to fix the score when he
Oh, and
conceded because
Kvaratskhelia, potential good attempt. No. Oh, was it enough time to shoot maybe or to make a dribble move?
only the dribble move. I think too too small, just too small space to make the shot. It would be covered. Maybe to earn some penalty or just try to avoid some defenders. I don't know, but maybe even only this way.
Yeah, Tonali, Demek just came with great interception. Wow. And of course, guys, in case of draw, LB will be qualified as I understand it well with the 10 points. It will be enough just before the sixth round to, to be qualified in the League of Champions. Now Zelensky! Oh, Marian said it. Just straight to Selemakers and yes, just Shea slowed it down. We'll see attack just in a default place position, not a counter, but Kim, oh, such a high position for this CB. And now Simeone, will he shoot? Yes, he will.
Oh,
Oh,
not the best chance for LB to score. And angle and defender also with his player. But anyway, so
yes,
as I see,
yes.
the best
Draw is enough.
result would be the worst result could be for LB games in case of Migusta and Indominator will make a draw, just in previous game, and both of
Yes,
them would
yes.
have 7 points, and this would be dangerous. But now, oh, this is the
Oh, it was a
foul, great
foul.
foul.
Such in a good position. Who can take it? Zielinski or Kvaratskhelia? Who's the best in the free kicks? We, we see Zielinski and Kvaratskhelia just came as a second free kick taker. So who will take it finally? Zielinski just passed to Simeone. Simeone turned around with the left foot. Wow.
Perfect.
Unpredictable. Oh, and his father can be proud of him again. Again in LB Games hands, we see Simeone with this move. Great goal by LB.
MV is on the way to get his 3 points and be the leader of the group and wait for promotion for the League of Champions. Nice shot, well played. This passing was amazing. Real glad to see such combination.
Yes.
And
Yeah, we was waiting. Shea Buzna was waiting. I think LB and Shea Buzna's fans was waiting for a shot, but it was a question Kvaratskhelia or Zelinski, and it was a pass just straight to Simeone, and Simeone did this quick turnaround shot. I was surprised, and Leroy again showed to us his football IQ and his understand. He fully understands the best and the weak sides of his Napoli team. He's playing with these guys whole tournament, and he's great with them.
He was prepared. He was prepared to make something unusual, just to impress everybody and especially his opponent in case of free kick, and he did it
Ah,
well.
this turnaround didn't work just because Sheikh Buzna was expecting it, and the Ibra just came to tackle the ball. Ibra, great one to Catalara. Catalara, no, not like this. Osimhen just lost the duel, and that's why again Milan with the ball. But Kim, yes, he catches this one, just straight to Di Lorenzo and clearance Osimhen. One more attempt, again he lost. Osimhen, not Lukaku, in case of this duels.
Sure.
Bakayoko to Salemakers. Enough space to make stunning cross. He will. Oh, it was enough good angle. Just Salemakers, for some reason, made it straight to Meret, and it was just a gift for Meret to catch this one.
We see that Shaybuzna is just using Rebic, trying to find
Zelinski
some moments.
lofted,
Oh, come
lofted
on!
to
Yes,
Kvaratskhelia and a
yes, yes,
goal.
yes.
Yes, and yes, it was a it was a deflection, but anyway, goal is a goal. And Manian, of course, he was not expecting this type of shot. Uh, for Shea Boozen, so unlucky moment. This is one great lofted, yes, but oh, Tomori just came to block it.
Manchester, please contact this guy. He's still without football club.
Yeah,
After the game,
LB,
would
he's
be too late.
fantastic. He's fantastic. And I just enjoy to watch his games because it looks like it looks like equal to real football games because he has 5 goals in these games and one conceded goal only. I just before this game, and it was 6 goals in 4 games. It less than 2 goals in a game. Yeah, not so many, but joy to watch his games because he's not playing like on the meta, and his formation. He's playing with LVF Kvaratskhelia, so one changing in it. Do we see that Shibuzna is trying to change his game right now with so wide in the offensive formation with 2 flanks and just 3 guys as a center. Brahim Diaz will come instead of Ibra. Catalara will sit and Teo Hernandez will come as LMF. And one more sub instead of Salemakers, Junior Messias. So Shea Buzna, he fully understands that that's his last chance for League of Champions qualification, and that's why we see this many subs just in the halftime.
I would say about the confidence of LB Games that also we remember his game versus Indominator when he just uh, didn't have enough time to smile even until the final whistle. But now during the end of the first half, like he is feeling really confident in his win and another chance. Simeone,
Simeone
wow,
straight to
what a
Kvaratskhelia,
Kvaratskhelia!
and
Yes,
left-footed
yes.
shot again, again. Oh, well, B. Leroy, he's on fire. No chance for Shea in this game. And what the passes, what an angles, and just timings, well timed passes. And this final assist, final pass, it was so well timed.
Mhm. Full dominance by LB Games. It looks like he doesn't want to stop.
Yeah, looks like Messias. to Diaz, Diaz to Rebic, and maybe now Rebic just fall down, and but ball is back to Milan. Theo cross to Brahim, no. Tonali, Kvaratskhelia with a
Oof.
strange clearance. Messias, great one, great fake shot and acceleration in a great timing. But lofted pass again, not in time. Rebic with Bakayoko. Oh, not not yet. And Shea, he's trying to use his risky moves in defense, in the midfield, of course, because it's not enough time to pass it back to the goalkeeper, and he needs only attack, and one more cross now by Teo Hernandez, but again, not enough accuracy or maybe good positioning by Napoli CBs.
Anyway, Shape Buzna looks like creating more moments currently and creating some chances even to score. Not such successful yet, but maybe now Rebic in a good position. Diaz didn't receive the ball, and LB Games looks like moved more to the defense uh, and just waiting for another attack by Liao and offside.
Offensive foul or offside? Just an offside, yes. Oh. Something around 25, maybe 26 minutes left, and only one shot for Milan in this minute. And we can see 61% of possession for Milan, only 39 for Napoli, but it's enough for Leroy to make his moments and just not to only double his lead, but he tripled his lead, and now the 3 goals gap.
Too much, too big gap just to make this this comeback. But I think the main question is about the goal difference. Looks like Shebuzna mm, currently has minus 6 in total of conceded goals. And
Yeah, but you
yes,
saw this after. Oh, you saw how many times Sheibuzna was trying to make these crosses with Teo Hernandez, with Salimakis before it, just Junior Messias came. But of course, we already saw 70 minutes of this game, yes, but we can make just little discussions that maybe it was better for Sheibuzna, oh, to try his attacks with such a players like Messias from the start. I mean, with guys like Gnabry, maybe like Sane, with this and
I don't know if it will work well, but in such case, when Sheibuzna is losing for 3 goals, we can just imagine would it help. It's Sane, of course. This is the big help for all the players, but
yeah,
it
yeah,
can
and you
work
can find
worse.
equal guys like we was just told from Bayern Munich. Yes, this Gnabry, Sane, and Neymar in PSG, for example. You can find them in Milan. Yes, of course, it's Messias. You can put Rebic on the flank. You can play with Catalare just wider a little bit, and Rafa Leao can came from the start. So that's why I'm just thinking that maybe it was a better option for Shea Boozens than just cross and cross and cross. But now Elmas,
Elmas.
he needs some help, and no. So maybe Shea Boozner will try to play with another type of wing players in the next game, because the next game for Shea it will be like practice, because he has no chances to qualify in the League of Champions. So
Of course, if we're talking about to mix the squads of Milan and Bayern Munich after this attack, Osimhen, no, But another chance? No, no, no. Of course, if we're speaking about to mix Milan squad, like adding Musiala and of course Neymar and Sane and Mane would be on the flanks, that would be the perfect team. But we all
Yeah,
understand that this is not possible, of course.
yeah,
And decisive and important game for just
decisive,
win.
decisive, so decisive, and so deserved win. It's the most important. And Leroy, just big, big congrats to you. And right now you're in the League of Champions. Big win by Leroy.
Greatly dominated, and we can see now the group how it could be changed now. So LB Games with 12 points, the leader of the group. Indominator with 9 points, Migusta with 6 points, and Shea Buzna with 3 points. So yes, great game, great final game, and of course, thank you guys to many interesting game gates, especially like that was real good. Too many wonderful goals, never forget. And of course, Sergey, today we had a huge number of amazing games between our players. Great tactical and positional battles. Thank you for joining us. Hope you're also excited to watch this amazing group stage day. Please don't forget to subscribe on our Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube, where you can follow up on actual updates and future announcements. Glory to Armed Forces of Ukraine. Stay safe. See ya.
See you guys on May 18, and have a good night.